platform where we speak truth to power. Back in my surroundings, in Europe, usual surroundings. Obviously, still mentally um, in Nigeria in terms of the things that needs to be done and things I want to do and how things are going and the general feeling of wellness and the weather and everything else and being around my own people. That is a very powerful feeling that I'm experiencing. But I want to wish you all a happy Monday. Um, Today is Monday. It's a great day here. A little sun, but I think back to the days, just a few weeks back when I've been in Nigeria. You'd see me going for a walk in the morning. Um, I had a bit of a when I got back. I had a bit of a cold issue, sort of. Not my back, thankfully. That's I'm still going great. That's still working and functioning, and I'm trying to build on that. But I had a bit of a cold. Still hitting me, which I'm trying to shake off. So it's almost I've got the remnants of that left, but I'm good. Um, Generally, with the issues about Keir Starmer, what's going on in the country and all that, I've been listening to it a few times here and there, and of course, the main issue for me, of course, has always been and remains supporting the great men like Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goïta, General Chiani. These are African leaders that are working for the people. And you can see that the US, of France, and the Western world are hell bent on bringing them down. They don't want them to succeed. They are afraid that the more successful the Alliance of Sahel states becomes, the more redundant they are. It exposes the charm of the so-called democracy of the West that they're trying to that veneer of decency or morality, because that's what all for me. That's what the so-called democracy in Africa represents. And if you look at what is happening in America, that tells you everything you need to know about democracy. So, but as I speak, and I want you all to please help me do this. Please subscribe to this platform, Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. There's a lot more that I want to talk about, and I would like you to consider becoming a member on this platform as well. There will be discussions that I want to be having, more engaging discussions, and research that I want to do, um, targeting the members who are keen to further the development of Africa and work with myself to be able to do things to bring that about by in a collaborative manner. Um, so I would really encourage you, first of all, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, and of course, become a member of this platform on YouTube. What that would allow us to do is to be able to um, do the work, more focused, bring a lot more research to yourselves, and be able to report on ground from places like Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. I was in Africa, was in Nigeria. I was contemplating going over there, but I had quite a few things to do whilst I was in Nigeria that I was trying to. It took time and everything else, trying to see family, friends, trying to organize one or two things, and unforeseen things happen, which you have to navigate. All well and good, it is part of it. But like I said, there is a lot to think about. As Africans, we have to understand that the jig is up for the Western world. They fully understand now that Africans are waking up. The group population of the world is going to be in Africa in the next 10, well, 5, 10, 15 years. The most populous, the population, the highest concentration of 15 to 30-year-old population is going to be in Africa. So Um, we need to make sure that the leaders who are in Africa now are aware of that. And that's why I'm so glad that Ibrahim Traore, who's 36 himself, he's ahead of the curve. He saw this. And he was, and he was bold enough to take that action, whereby he now he's now put the people of Burkina Faso as his main priority: the healthcare, safety, security. Um, General Assimi Goita of Niger, of Mali, the same thing, and General Abdurrahman Chani, who we now understand the French have tried to carry out a coup against a couple of days ago. I'm not surprised. They'll be trying coup at these guys because they want to see Africa fail in their eyes and justify the continued oppression of Africans on the African continent. So anyway, I don't want to say too much more now. I'm going to come back and talk some more later on. I just wanted to wish you all a happy Monday, happy new week, and let's continue the discussions. Do leave comments, please. I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to come back. I'll be doing more broadcasts, but like I said, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube right here. Help us grow the platform, and I intend to be doing more active work. I am much more mobile. Thankfully, I'm still monitoring the situation. Don't forget, of course, I did have steroid procedure done before I left for Nigeria, so that obviously has something to do with it to a certain extent. But the the psychological benefit of being on ground at African soil is incalculable, in my opinion, and I stand by that. And I'm really glad that I was able to do that, and I spent quite quality time in Nigeria. And I want to thank those who made that possible for me to be there. I'm really grateful for their support. And also being able to see my family is something that you can't obviously put into words. But anyway, I'll be back later. Thank you. Bye for now. Okay, let's go.